I'm looking forward to, really creating a difference, making sure student voices are heard. I think the number one thing that I want to get done is, ensuring Narcan is available to every security guard within the school system. That's one of the first resolutions I want to put on the table. But, past that, making sure things like school safety, the drug and opioid crisis, mental health are some of the first issues that we're tackling as a school system, and really restoring that trust that, that's been eroded away over the past couple of years, but working to try and bring students into the fold, families into the fold, and making sure that everyone is in constant communication.
You mentioned school safety, opioid crisis, mental health. Would you say those are your focus points?
Yes, 100%. I think, when we're talking about, some of the biggest issues that students want to see addressed throughout the dozens of schools that I visited across the past 2 years, right? So many students have said, time and time again that they want to see these issues addressed, and that's what I'm here to do, make sure that student voices are being heard.
Reflecting on your year as SMOB, what are some highlights?
Yeah, I think there are so many highlights. I think a big thing that I'd like to highlight is probably the achievements that I've been able to make. There are so many things that I came into office saying I would do, things that had been promised for so long for students, like creating better school lunches, keeping our schools safe, even things like changing the homework policy, which I was able to do at the last board meeting, the very last board meeting I had. So, that was so exciting. But I think a big thing was the school visits.
What are some challenges that you think lie ahead for MCPS that our next SMOB might have to deal with?
Yeah, I think, there's always going to be challenges in a district as big as this one. I think some unique ones are things like the budget, for example. That's definitely a thing that you can't fix in 1 or even 2 years. I think next year it's going to be a difficult year, and I think that the next SMOB, along with the entire Board of Education, is going to have to work through that and make it so that MCPS can be fully funded.
So what's next now?
So I'm going to University of Maryland, College Park, studying public policy, which I think is incredibly unsurprising for anyone that knows me. And there's been a lot of remarks about me being on a ballot one day. That is something I proudly accept.